Hi there, YouTuber Cooper fans. Today's not a good day, I'm afraid. The Christmas is gone, the New Year's gone, everything's back to normal again, and I've taken a big hit this last couple of days for various things. Two main reasons, really. So when I first started this channel, I was going to try to do a bit of self-help for physical and mental health, and going out and doing things that can help you. I was lying in bed this morning, sort of frozen to the spot really, feeling really anxious, quite pained, very worried. Could feel myself falling down a hole, and it would be quite easy just to stay there and do nothing and just worry. Or I could sit in the house and scroll through social media, looking over at the dirty kitchen, procrastinating, going to get clean. Or I could do something about it. So at this moment in time, I'm a minus 10 out of 10 feeling the. So I'm going to try to do something about it. Now, it's very important here. I'm not after a sympathy vote. I'm looking, hopefully, that I can prove that what I tell other people works. My lady also works in this field of supporting her patients and things like that, and the environment that she works in regarding motivation. And you'll only get better if you help yourself. There's no miraculous cure, I'm afraid. There's just not. So you've got to do it yourself. So I've just packed my bag. I'm going to walk the Southwest Coastpath. Where I live, I'm very lucky. I'm only about 400 metres from the start of the coast, from section of the coastpath. So I'm going to walk from Looe, where I live, and I'm going to go easterly towards Plymouth. Now I'm going to walk for about 2.5 hours and then spin round and come back. That's it. I'm just doing that. Or I could sit here and feel sorry for myself all day. Yeah, so that's it. So I'm going to see if this works. It's a beautiful day. Check the weather. So let's go and see if I can improve this minus 10 out of 10 to be a better score. So keep with me and let's see how we get on. Right, I'm all set to go. Got my bag packed. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to check in every hour. So I've set my alarm every hour, and I'll show you what I'm going to do, but I see if my well-being has changed. So the alarm goes off and I just scale myself out of 1 to 10. I'm on a minus thing at the minute, but I invented this thing myself quite a while back, so I'm back on it again today. Always helps. And I've also set my alarm for 1:30. So where I am around 1:30ish, I'm going to spin round. It gets dark about +4, so I have got a torch just in case I carry on a little bit further. Now I'm just going to prove here, hopefully to prove that doing this is better than any medication. Okay, but the hardest thing, and I said this to everybody, everyone who knows me, the hardest thing is getting out the front door and putting your trainers on. So my trainers are on. I'm just about to leave the front door. I'm going to do this. See you in an hour. I've only been out 3 minutes and I've nearly slipped over twice. It's very cold, very, very cold. It must be, well, it's below freezing because there's ice still everywhere. So I just hope I don't tumble over today, and I've got a feeling I've not put my first aid kit in. Oh dear. Still minus 10 out of 10 though, no further back. Sometimes I feel really ungrateful. And then I look at this where I live, and I'm so lucky. Oh, an absolutely stunning day. I was a bit worried about coming up East Cliff because of the frost, but it's been fine. Right, onto the coast path. I'm at the top now. I'll just show you where I am. I've got no idea how far I'm going to get today, but over there, that's Seaton and down Derry. If I can get close to there, I'll be quite happy. I don't think I'm going to make it that far, but I'm going to give it a good go. My first find of the day. It's one of those guitar strumming things. Got Bon Jovi on one side, and My Chemical Romance on the other. There's a fun fact for you. Sometimes we swim from Looe, which is around that bay, across here to Dreth, where I'm heading now. It's about a mile. It's a mile swim, and it's a lovely one. Got low tide today because it was full moon yesterday. Bit of trivia about this house here. It's called Dove Rock. A few years ago, or quite a few years ago now, there was a TV programme filmed here called Echo Beach, and this was Jason Donovan and Marty McCussion's house. Just show you this beach here. This is Plainy Beach. I could actually try to walk round to Dreth, but I'm not going to chance it. As you can probably guess, this is where all the rich and famous people live, this end of Looe. Right, we're now in the next, not village, hamlet. This is called Dreth. It's a lovely little beach down here, but the place itself is bizarre. It's like a war-torn Butlins from the 1960s. There's all these really weird houses here, these concrete monstrosities, and then you look around here and it's a beautiful beach. In fact, sea pool's there, so I'm going to go down to the sea pool and have a look. Yeah, it's like one of those weird American places that you visit on the coast. I'm not saying Cape Cod, it'd be a bit too harsh on Cape Cod, but yeah, it's one of those sort of rural, lovely but odd places. Well, my next walk is up that hill to the top, and that way. No swimming in the sea whilst intoxicated. I only ever usually come down here at high tide when we've swum from Looe, or when we've been running. So this is the first for me, walking along this at low tide, or at low spring tide. A few lifeboat shouts out near that rock. That's called Black Rock over there. There's a few people got in trouble out there. The famous Black Rock. Yeah, believe it or not, this can be quite dangerous. There's a real sort of heavy wave that comes up here, and a lot of tourists go out there during the summer when the sea's right up there. The waves are crashing over where I am now, and there's quite a lot of shouts on the lifeboat. I'm 1 hour in, and I'm 2.5 miles down the coast. There's Looe Island in the background. Gonna do my check-in, how I'm feeling at the minute. I'm not -10 anymore. I'm probably nearer -2 or 3, which I'll take at the minute. It's still not brilliant, but I've had some really nice things up to now. Beats I've enjoyed obviously the sunshine, going down to Dreth in seeing the sea pool, and up here at the moment it's so quiet and peaceful. It's lovely. So yeah, we're on our right track. So I'm going to mark it off with my little piece of paper and carry on. I'll do a check-in again in an hour. Still really, really frosty here. Ground's really frozen. Well, I've lived in Looe for nearly 25 years, and I've never ever been up this path. I've got no idea whether I'm still on the coast path. Hope I am. I still have no idea whether I'm on the coast path or not. There's another gate here. I've not seen any acorn signs. I think we're getting rapidly back down the hill again towards the beach. One sort of a coast path. The Carradon Coastal Reserve Old Coast Path continues. So it must be up here. Just had my first fall, by the way. There's quite a lot of blood from somewhere, not sure where from. But the clatter is inevitable. I'm doing all right. No serious injuries, just flesh wounds. I don't recommend coming on the old coast path when the weather's like this. I've gone over again. It's just really slippy. And I seem to have gone to the top, almost down to the beach, back up, back down to the beach again, and going back up, just on a muddy path. I think the top of the hill's up there, so hopefully we'll be on some sort of normality again soon. Whoa, slippy hell. There's some sort of stone circle here. No idea what it is. I'm going to have a look. It's the 7 is the magic number, and the labyrinth. 7 is the magic number, actually. I'll do a different YouTube on that another time, but that's very true. Well, this is as good a place as any, I think, to stop for a quick drink of water. I'm going to keep going in a minute before I put the kettle on. Lovely little spot here. My back's heating up a little bit, which is good. Starting to feel the benefits of this now. So yeah, just quick derobe, get this blood off and get the mud off and carry on. Never thought this would come in so handy. Thank you, Nuki Roadrunners. That was a nice little pit stop. Had a drink, derobe some of my kit, and just found 15 quid in my trouser pocket that I didn't know I'd got. Well, I thought I'd lost a week or so ago. So yeah, they were just tucked in one of the leg pockets, so 15 quid up. At last, I found an acorn. This area here is called Buckloren. There's an old mill at the back of here somewhere. They used to do really nice Sunday roasts, but it's not open anymore, fortunately. Just look how this tree has fallen over onto another tree and sort of grown into it. Just carried on living. Tree down. Hope I can get through this. It's a very, very tight little gap. I didn't realise how hard this bit of the coast path was. We're going up to the top of the hill and down, up, down, up, down. It's going to be about the 6th or 7th time going up now. So we're nearly at the beach. We've got to go up again. We've got to keep on though. We've got to keep on, as the Chemical Brothers say. We're right in the distance now. I've come all this way, up there and round. 3.6 miles in, and we got our first flat bit. Look, it's flat. I've just come up this junction. I've come up from that stair, from that gate up these steps here, and I seem to have joined another path. Maybe that's the proper coast path that joins to this one. So hopefully I'll be going back that way. Might be a little bit easier. Four miles in. Hopefully we'll be in Seaton soon. I need a brew. Looks like we've got our first piece of tarmac since Looe Coastpath. Look at all these places. The rich and famous. Alright mate. He's made out of bottle tops. Cool. The alarm's just gone for 1:30. It's my turning round spot, and I'm here. See this place here? That's Zane Lowe, the DJ's gaff. I don't know if he still lives there. It was built he built it about 10 years ago. Lovely spot. There's some orange jackets on the beach. I wonder what that was all about. That's a beach clean, as I found. Again, I've never seen Seaton this low, so I'm going to walk along that spit over there and then you make a brew and head back. Look what someone's painted on Zane's wall. AI will replace us. AI. I think we know that. There's a lovely stash of wood over here. I'll have to bring the car back down later on. Look at all this. Remember I used to come down here when the kids were little. The girls used to love playing in here. Not been here for such a long time now they've grown up. I reckon this seems as good a place as any to stop for a cup of tea. Right in the distance over there is Looe. And at the moment we're at the part where it's usually underwater. So I think I'm just going to stop on this little ridge up here next to this whitewater rapid for a brew. And then I'm going to chase the sun back. The sun's there and I've got to get back over there before it goes down. Solar panels on, charge up the phone. I wonder if I can make a cup of tea before that tide comes in towards me. Kettle's on. What I do here just to keep an eye on the tide, do a couple of rows of rocks. So one row there and another row behind it. So at the moment it's about 3 or 4 meters away from the first lot. So when it starts to get to those ones, time to pack up. Right, that's why the kettle's boiling. Let's go for a wander over here. See if we can find anything nice. Any buried treasure or something. Right, it's my check-in time again now. And I'm definitely not on a 0 now. I'm probably on at least a +1-ish. I can feel the, I don't know what the right word is for it. The adrenaline, maybe. The stuff that tries to come out to make you feel good again. I can feel it there. It's not quite popped out yet, but it's coming. I'm hoping that that won't be long. So we're 5 miles in. And I've got to have to turn back once I've got my tea, otherwise I'm not going to get back home in the light. Looks like the kettle's boiled. I see some steam coming off. Oh yeah! I like this little table I've just found on the beach. This bit of wood, I'm going to take it with me. My sea defences have been breached. So time to head back. The objective now, just leaving the beach to try to get back to Looe before it's dark and chasing that thing. Goodbye tea drinking spot, which was there. 6 miles in. I'm sure I just saw something in the water over there. It wasn't a rock. It was about there. Could be a dolphin, could be a seal, could be a shark. It's gone though now. About half an hour ago I was right down there at sea level. It feels like I've climbed bloody Everest. But I'm on a flat path again now. I've come a different way this time. It seems to be up on the top of the hill, following the ridge along instead of up the up-downy bit on the old coast path. Right, we're on a bit of tarmac now, a bit of road. We can't go up any higher. We're almost in the clouds. So we should be able to get a bit of a shimmy on now. Let's go. Seven miles in and my hourly check-in. I'm probably about a 3.5 out of 10 now. I just wish I could be a bit higher, but I'm just still waiting to hear back from my kids. That's the unknown is always the killer. The unknown always brings anxiety. So hopefully I might hear back later on. But I'm doing okay. Obviously positives and negatives. Negatives. I suppose there are no negatives at the minute just because it's bloody cold. And the anxiety's still there. And the positives, it's been a bloody good walk. It's been beautiful weather. I've seen some things I've never seen before. I know there's a load of driftwood now to pick up for later on. And more importantly, if I hadn't have come out, I probably still would have been a -10. So I'm quite proud of myself actually for doing this. So I'm very lucky where I live, very, very lucky. But it's got really cold now. So that's my check-in. Hopefully the next check-in will be nearly home, because I'm going back into Millentrath again now. I've been going along this tarmac path now for a while, so I've got some time under my belt, so I'll keep going. Look at that beautiful tree. I can tell some stories, that one. This wind really has got up now, so I've gone back on the coast path to try to get a little bit of shelter among the trees. It's proper whistling up that path, which is actually running parallel with me, but this just keeping off a little bit. Back to Bodiga. I don't know whether this power cable, which is touching distance, is live. Obviously not going to touch it, but it looks like it's come down. I'm going to fry your bacon on that. Back to Millentrath, yellow car. Happy place. That sign's not kidding, is it? Back on home turf. I've made it back to home beach. So in the distance over there, Seaton, that's where we've walked to. Gone all the way along the coast path up to the top of there. That's Millentrath. Up down here, and down the cliff to here. I think the tide's out far enough so I can get around. So we can find out. Otherwise I'm going back up the hill. I just found this purple torpedo thing. I don't know what the hell it is. Answers on a postcard, please. Back to Looe. And no one here. There's a skull of some type of species of fish or ray here, look. That is. Back home. Right, final check-in of the day. I'm now home on my own beach. Scores on the doors, a little bit better than last time, so I'd say I'm probably about a 5, 4.5 to 5, 4.75. That's probably how it's going to be today. But when I get back, I have got some nice food ready. Well, not ready, it's in the fridge. I've got a nice steak and some king prawns, so I'm going to have those. So, hope you've enjoyed watching this YouTube. But again, this is not a, as I said at the beginning, this is not a moan or a plea for help. This is just, you've got to get out to make yourself better, because sitting at home won't do that. 100% it won't do it. So get your trainers on, get out the door. And it's not cost me anything today. Maybe cost me a little bit of milk in my flask, tiny bit of gas in my stove, but more important, it's just cost me effort. So I hope you've enjoyed that. If not, I hope you have. Looking at positively. Thanks for watching. See you again soon. This has been a really useful exercise today. When I'm doing a big walk next year. I can say next year now because it's 2026 now. The Southwest Coastpath, I'm going to do a big walk, so this is really good practice, taking a bit of kit, finding the wrong path, seeing what's heavy, seeing what's not, but more importantly, can smash about 10 miles out in about 5 hours, which is my aim really, to do about 20k a day. So yeah, it's been a worthwhile exercise. Right, I've got home, finally managed to thaw my fingers out so I can use the phone again. Right, signing off today now. Just spoke to my daughter, which I'm really pleased about, so I've gained a few points there. Yeah, like, subscribe, see you next time.